Hello. Hello! There isn't a game up yet. There's a reason for that. There's a few things I need to explain about this stream before we get fully into it. Plus, I want you guys to see the glorious intro to VTMR. It's amazing. Um, so, there is. My words are kinda faulting a little bit right now, but I will make up for that. We are playing, starting from now, Vampire the Masquerade Redemption, the first ever VTM game, before Bloodlines. Bloodlines came out in, I forget when exactly it came out, but VTMR came out in 2000, making it the first, I think, World of Darkness game. I don't know if the Hunt of the Reckoning games had come out yet. I don't think they had. I don't think even Hunt of the Reckoning as a book line had come out yet. So, this is the first ever World of Darkness game. This was the first ever experience of World of Darkness on PC. And of course it was a PC game. But we're going to get into that later. You might see, why is the title called Age of Redemption? Now that's much like if you remember back in the day when I played Jade Empire, before my computer decided to give up on itself, is I called that Jade Empire and Star because it's mod was using that. This is modded as well. I should have let me put that actually in the title because it's important. It is important. So to a point where it does actually change gameplay features. It changes quite a bit actually, but it fixes a lot of broken stuff in the game. Now, this can be changed in the config settings very easily. You can change a lot of the stuff. It fixes how the AI uses their disciplines, how disciplines are used, how blood is used, making it very more similar to the actual tabletop game it's based on. The reason I'm using this is the website for Age of Redemption very clearly states that either you play it vanilla and run into a lot of bugs, possibly game-breaking bugs, and still struggle. The game is very difficult to begin with. Or you play Age of Redemption and run into mod-related bugs, which possibly won't break your game. It's more stable, but still be very difficult. So it's either like a pick your poison kind of thing. Do you want a more stable experience, but have modded content which you can run into issue, or a more unstable experience where the modded content won't be as much of an issue? I am taking the modded content because I liked some of the systems it was using, aka some like kindred feeding systems. Another thing, read the manual. Read the manual if you're playing this game. I've only gave it a quick glance through, but it's one of those games that I expected you to read it. To the point where it explains crucial bits of the lore itself. Now, I'm already a veteran of World of Darkness. I've been playing World of Darkness games since like 6 years ago, 7 years ago. So I started playing the 20th edition. I've thrown hours. I've like read a bunch of revised books. Revised is as far as I go. I've read a couple of second edition books, but and some first edition books here and there. But I'm very much, I know what World of Darkness is. If you don't and you like this game, read the manual. It'll explain a lot of stuff. But we're going to get into the game. I just wanted this preamble because to set stuff up, and so you guys will see the lovely intro. Actually, there's one more thing I wanted to talk about before I fully start up the game. This is for the other streamers out there who might be interested in streaming it. I know there's no game content yet, guys. I'm really... Hang on. If you're another streamer who wants to stream this, and you see that all the windowed modes, but if you notice whenever you go into window mode, the game literally breaks. The cutscenes break, and that is not the content you want to give your viewers. Now, I should warn you, there's going to be a black bar here, like above my head and where my avatar is. The reason for that, this game's old, its resolution is old, and while I have a screen ramper, I'd rather just keep it in its mundane resolution. Can cause issues. And the mod which upscales resolution does not work for me. I've never been able to get it to work, so we're just going to keep it at the main old resolution, which does cause some issues with OBS, jutting around the place. I'm sure you guys who play old games know when that happens, even with 2 monitors. It's kind of a pain, but livable pain. So, let me explain how I did get it to work in full screen. I used the DG Voodoo wrapper. You need to use this if you want to get it working in full screen. If you go on my Twitter page, I sent a link to a video which explains how to install it. Just follow that; it will make it work full screen and be able to run it. Now that's all that way. We should actually start playing the game. Now, I hopefully unmuted it because I didn't mute up fiddling around with all these mods and stuff. So let's save and run. Okay, it sounds. Is it actually gonna come up? Ah, okay, that's a bit of an issue. Okay, so it should expand when we get to the actual game. It's just in the corner now for the cutscenes. Annoyingly. Hang on. Let me fix that quickly. See, didn't have everything fixed, but let me quickly, please don't...
It is a world of darkness. The sin of Cain has spawned the cursed horror that stalks the night in search of living blood.
Oh, this messed up my window.
Long been a secret influence through all ages of human history, plotting against each other in a never-ending jihad. Their immortal progeny are among us to this day, hidden from the eyes of humanity by an elaborate masquerade.
Oh my god, this is amazing! Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. Yep, and that caused an issue with that. Okay, so let me fix that quickly. So it seems like cutscenes are going to be a bit of an issue, because like that happened to this. Okay, let me fix this. So, looks like I either have to have the game at a correct size, or that. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. All types of issues. It is an old game. Hang on, let me do something. Quit. Okay, cool. I just quit out of Wallpaper Engine, because it was, the game was messing up Wallpaper Engine pretty badly, so I can always open the back up. Okay, cool. Let's actually start the game, shall we? So, it's probably going to go shorter, smaller, but I want to first talk about something. I love this title screen. I love all the clans. Is this all 13 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, this is all 13 clans. Major clans, not bloodlines. Ventru, Toreador, Bruja, Giovanni, La Sombra, Markavian, followers of Setites, Zemisi, Ravanos, Nosferatu, Gangrel, Shamir, and Asimite. Or about High Queen. Depends on the edition. So, we're going to start single player. Of course, cutscenes are going to be in that smaller little thing. There's nothing much I can do about that. But, okay, let's get going. Sorry for all the... Actually, there's one thing I want to mention about this, is while this is modded, there's a lot of mods for this game, including one for Changeling, Mage, and Werewolf, which is amazing. I love that. I really love that. And you can play multiplayer too. You gotta do some weird, figgly LAN party stuff with it, because the online servers are down, but like, it's so good. Sorry. New game. This is overall. Oversight your previous auto save. That is fine. I have my personal saves. Okay, so we're gonna click OK. Yep, it's gonna do this. Yeah. We have to live with the cutscenes being like this. I'm really sorry. But they are really good cutscenes. I'm really sorry about this.
My name is Christophe Rumble. I am a man of God and a soldier in heaven's cause.
These cutscenes are so good, I'd be glad.
Mother Mary.
Nay, my lord. Sister Aneska.
Where am I?
In Prague. at the convent of the Knights of the Red Cross. Now hush. Thou hast suffered a grievous wound and must rest.
I must return to my... Oh!
My lord, peace, I beg thee. Thy brave captain left a letter before thy sword brethren continued on their crusade.
I thank thee for this news, my lady, and for thy care. Surely thou hast drawn me back from the jaws of death itself.
'Twas the Lord that saw fit to spare thy life. We humble sisters simply attended thee.
Oh, Sister Inesca is too modest. She ministered to thy shattered body day and night, long after all others had given up hope. She did indeed restore thy life. I am Archbishop Giza. Thou hast done great service for Christendom, young sir. Tonight I shall make prayers of thanksgiving that thou live, and may send more sinners to hell.
I offer thee all my gratitude for thy service. I am in thy debt.
The rosy life in thy cheek is payment enough.
There's a reason I stayed quiet. I was also thinking of ways to fix the whole issue with that going smaller, and I think I figured it out, but we might have to fiddle around with that, either between streams or I don't even know if it'll break it, so I might have to. We might test some things. I can easily fix stuff and pause the game. Now the game's really quiet. So what if I said the fate before Bloodlines there was this game which was a Diablo-like dungeon crawler? What would you say to that? This is the game. This is the game, but for just to let the atmosphere take you.
Christoph, thy wound.
Nay, 'tis nothing. A scratch.
Nay, it's nothing. A scratch. Fool's
The
completely
mighty
dead.
walls of Prague once held all demons at bay, but the Slugter have overtaken a silver mine to the east, with a haven so close to the city.
never noticed there was blood on
boldly
the
walk
door.
the streets by night to kill, and worse than kill. Many have been dragged alive from their homes for some unspeakable purpose.
I will never let them take thee.
Oh, sir.
So we got dialogue choices here. We got AP, I'm in poor health, or I would kill them all. Perhaps in a month or two I shall rise to the mines. No, we're going with the first one. Tomorrow I shall venture into the silver mines and flush the vermin from their holes.
Tomorrow I shall venture into the silver mine and flush the vermin from their holes.
This game's amazing.
Thou must not. Thy wound is too great.
Nay, I am resolved. They will pay in blood for the fright they have given thee.
Oh, sir, should they harm thee, my heart...
Come away, Inesca. Thou hast wasted enough of good Sir Christoph's time with thy idle chatter. Christoph, the Lord smiles upon thy wrath. I shall pray for thy victory.
I shall not fail.
This is, as you guys can tell, this game is old, but also I want to test something. So you guys are witnessing live me trying to figure out how to make this game work in OBS to a degree. So let me check something. Filters. We are live, so this is gonna be weird to the viewers. Hopefully it's not too weird. Scaling and aspect ratio. Whoops, that's a little too big. But it's not too big, it's just... Is that too wide? I can't tell if it stretches things out too much compared to the actual game. But we'll go with it for now. We'll go for it. Well, I don't know what happened with the cutscenes. If the cutscenes mess up, we'll just... I'll save before the next cutscene, so we don't mess up with it. So first off, let me, this is flashing, that's fine. Let me turn on subtitles, display, game, subtitles. A vampire game without blood, can you imagine? No, we're keeping blood on. So, this is the game. Buy it. Okay, we're gonna click that, yeah. Reclaim the silver mines. Leave Prague through the eastern gate and enter the silver mines. Defeat the monsters that dwell within. So those were Slugter. I'm not gonna spoil what it is. I'm not gonna spoil what those are. I'll explain when we get there. But, there's a couple things. I'm covering the discipline I'm covering the discipline banner and the hot bar for potions and stuff, but that's fine. So, my tip for enjoying this game, outside of getting good at the combat and learning how to choose the AI to a degree, is enjoy the atmosphere. Enjoy the voice acting. It's all hokey. They speak with thy and milady and stuff, and it does feel like, yeah, you wouldn't say that, but you've got to let the atmosphere take you with this game. And that's why I was quiet throughout those scenes, despite them being shoved into the corner. And the game is going to look a little stretched on stream. I'm really sorry about that. It's just... But, like, it looks like this, you know? It's like... This is our container. So, this is where we rest. But, we're at daylight. To hurry up basically what the plot was, unless you guys, in case all the little fiddly bits messed up. We are Christoph, a crusader who was injured and taken here. During the night, the Prague was attacked by monsters called Slugter. Excuse my Polish pronunciation. And we killed them, and we are promised to go to the silver mines to clear out the monsters. This Lady Aneska over here is our forbidden love, and they are very romantically, they haven't got involved at all, but they are very into each other. First off, let me look at this letter.
My good kinsman Christoph, thy bravery carried the day in the Battle of the Moravian Hills. Thy sword brethren crushed the pagan barbarians and now chase their scattered hordes into eastern Hungary. Once the last of the heathens are routed, our garrison shall return to Prague, and thou mayst rejoin our ranks. Until then, the tender ministrations of the Holy Sisters shall revive thee, if it be God's will that thou outlive thy wound. Thy fellow sword brethren pray for thy swift recovery, for they cannot allow thee to ripe and rot in decadent luxury whilst they sacrifice themselves. Perhaps thou canst make thy sword arm useful to good Archbishop Giza until such time as we return to collect thee. May the tidings of the Lord be upon thee, Sir Cuthbert.
Yep. So let's get moving. We're gonna talk to Laneska before we leave. This game again. It looks like this. There are mods which make it look bad, but I think that ruins the charm. I do love how this game looks. Both stylistically, I love how you see the light pouring in through the windows, the cozy feel of this church. Like, this isn't, like, that big of a place. We can't even go up through this door. Yeah, this game feels, this place feels cozy, it feels old, and I like it. You feel the light and the warmth.
Oh, sir.
Did the subtitles not turn
on? On so perilous a journey.
And we got a buff. Healing regenerates. Game. Okay, cool. It's powering on now. Done. Let's get going. Let's go explore Prague. There's a lot in Prague.
The cheerful daylight world belies the horrors that prowl by night. How can the good people of Prague go about their business with such evil abroad in the land?
I hope the volume is okay for this game. Again, if it's not, I can mess around with it, but it is a bit difficult, especially with, like, I've had to do some weird stuff with my OBS with putting the widgets into the OBS's thing itself, so I don't get that's going into the church itself. I think so. Is that? No, that's not. I can't use that door. Can't use that door. So this is Prague. We're gonna break these. Not the most crusaderly axe that we got, but rags and rusty axe. It's a rusty axe bet. Yeah, no, this is a Diablo. I mentioned this earlier. This is the first game for Vampire the Masquerade. The most famous role-playing game is a Diablo clone. Almost. Rusty Axe, 20 lethal, 40 speed. Means accuracy is better, does the same amount of damage. It's just speed is slower, so it's kind of better. Surprisingly, right now we have Humanity of 70, so 7, Faith of 50, Mana of 10, and 100. Our stats are kind of poor, but yeah, they're kind of poor. We got money though. We got some money. We're not gonna buy gear anytime for like the start of this game because it's a specific thing that me and my friend figured out for this game, especially with Redemption. Though I don't have. I should say I don't have Redemption. Age of Redemption allows you to get extra loot. I didn't click on that. Mainly because I felt like you could become overpowered. But we might die in the first dungeon if we're not careful, so I'm going to save before we do the first dungeon.
Well met, Crusader. Hail and well met to thee, Knights of St. John.
'Tis good to hear the voice of a fellow Frenchman. We Knights of St. John are far from home, and I would we were back in France.
Say not so. We should gladly go to the ends of the earth in service to our Lord. Good day to thee.
That is the type of person Christoph is, from that interaction. He is a very noble man. He views his duty to Christ as a very important, and God, a very important role in his life.
Hail, good Sir Knight, and welcome. They do say you seek to cleanse the minds of evil. Oh, these demons have brought great suffering to the good people of Prague. Our craftsmen have no silver for their wares, and many proud families now beg for their bread. Please, accept all that my humble inn can provide, and the blessings of the Lord be upon your quest.
I've never seen any purpose of the inn other than this healing elixir. Which is an important description, if I remember. Healing elixirs... Wait, healing elixirs do not have that description. Yeah, non-kindred only. Which means non-vampires. If kindred is... Some of you were here for my... I hope some of you were here for my VTMB streams. Kindred is non-vampires. Kindreds are vampires. Non-kindreds are not vampires. Kindred, obviously means kindred. They call the humans kind? It means cattle. Do some vampires look deep into that and believe that we are cattle? Yeah, is that the church? Hang on, what clock is that? It's interesting that the newest vampire of the game, not Swansong, which recently came out, takes place, hang on, is that the famous church? No, I actually don't want to clock, I can't recheck. I don't even know, but, I don't believe this goes anywhere. Oh, this goes somewhere. Okay, no, it's locked right now. The newest, the Battle Royale game takes place in Prague, which is fairly interesting. I don't think they have any mention of Redemption, which is a bit weird, considering Redemption's first arc takes place in Prague. Disease vaccine, oh thank God, those things will save my life if we get diseased.
Ah, Smithy. Now I may replace my war-weary armor.
Christoph does sound a bit quiet on my end. Sound. Yeah, okay, old games. Let's just turn it up a little. There, exit. It's not half. This game can be quite loud, and I'm assuming that's why I had it. But, yeah. Let's just... Well, okay, can't break that. Let's go to the Smithy. So the Smithy is one of the fairly clear changes for Redemption, Age of Redemption as a mod. If you have not played that mod yet.
Hail, good Sir Blacksmith. I am Christoph of the Sword Brethren, and I seek to replace armor lost in battle.
Ho there, young crusader. I be Jiri Borajo, and the very boards of me humble shop are honored to be trodden by a sword brethren. And who will ye be slaying in your new armor?
I seek to slay the demons in the silver mines to the east.
I seek to slay the demons in the silver mines to the east.
You look a bit sickly, Sir Christoph. If ye do seek to spill the blood of the fiends in the mine, ye'll be needing special protection.
The protection of the Lord suffices. I need no more than that.
Ha! Tell that to your armor and sword. Nay, 'tis gypsy charms I be speaking of.
Oh yeah, I forgot the game uses that word. Content warning? Again, traveling people or Romanian people don't like that word, and Ward of Darkness in the day was very fond of throwing it around. So, yeah, I'm gonna go aid from a aid from her. Such a thing can such a thing be godly? We're gonna go with that because that seems like what Christoph would say.
Aid from a gypsy?
Okay,
Can
yeah.
such a thing be done?
Did not King Saul seek out a wise woman and her familiar spirit in his time of need?
Yeah,
Yea,
this
that
is
very King Saul, who had once banished all witches, sought a witch when he needed to learn of his future. She summoned the spirit.
This as a blacksmith. This
No
guy's like
mistake,
some
'tis
detailed
in the
lore of
Holy
the Bible. There is wisdom in thy words. I will go see this.
There is wisdom in thy words.
This
I will
does
go
play
to
into
this
the
gypsy.
stereotype of a
You
wise
must promise me
woman,
that the
traveling
gypsy
woman.
will come to no harm by my telling.
I do actually like this bit because it's it actually shows that like the blacksmith is like, oh yeah, Crusaders probably kind of racist a little bit. Obviously, they wouldn't use that word back in the day. But you know,
I promise.
let's promise.
Go ye to the Golden Lane, where you'll find an herbal shop run by the old gypsy woman Unorna.
So yeah,
You shall find
I should have
something to
thrown a
aid you
content
shortly.
warning at the
I'll be
beginning,
with
but
you, young one.
forgot about that. Okay, so the biggest thing is like blessed. There's blessed stuff, which can't get yet. It does holy damage equal to faith based. It's very expensive. You're unlikely to get if you don't have the extra things. Dead God is kind of useless. Greek Fire is and Greek Fire I'm pretty sure is new. We're just gonna sell our sword because it's a little worse than our axe, and we're gonna sell our axe to get one for you. That's it. That's what we're gonna sell for right now. Okay.
You have my hand on it. 'Tis a deal.
Yeah, that's all we need to come for. We actually gotta go see the wise woman. I love God. It's not as Old World of Darkness. What a time. I really like this bridge. I know this is a bridge in real life, but there's like, I don't know what it is about this game. I know this is low quality. Like this if you saw a game released this day, it's like this today, yeah, it wouldn't fly. But like something about it, you know, something about this old style of games. We got a church up here, which I do not know. I've only played through the first dungeon of this game, which I plan to do in one expedition. One expedition as in killing the boss and coming back, but like, there's not much I think we can do here right now. No, we can't even go inside. Hello, old monk. Sorry for getting in your way. Sorry for getting in your way, old man. Oh, okay, it's locked. This healing thing is pretty good, so I might want to go reapply it or re-get it on. It's kind of useful. It does give you passive regeneration to your health, and I think you can get it anytime that you want. But something about this, like how this game visually looks, is really interesting. I love its art style. All art directions are better. Let's go for realistic, but like they went for atmosphere over pure realism, I think. Like, I don't know. The music, the textures, and the sun, and the folly noises all makes me think of a warm summer's day. Like, it's peaceful, but there's a slight bit of eeriness to it. What the hell? I guess this is the local alchemist. These are sort of alchemy symbols, these ones, but they're too blurry for me to fully make out. This is a magic shop, by the way, if it's not like...
The shop of a gypsy witch. Dare I enter such a place?
Christoph Dobie. Random magic symbols, which are all from different cultures. Yes, that's not insensitive. Yeah. They could have done a really cool thing, is there's a lot of World of Darkness stuff tied with the Romanians people, as a people and travelers, because again, they really liked using them. Whether that was culturally sensitive or not is not for me to decide. I would say no, but I am not of the people, so I can't really talk that much about their own experiences. But they've got like a lot of links, none of them Norse. As far as I'm aware. They could have done some like little clever hints, like maybe put like a dream speaker sign or something, or like a sorcery sign. I'm just exploring a bit because I haven't like explored this far around the city. Can we go in? Oh, it's a locked pharmacy. Again, that's like the alchemy sign outside. Is this a thing built inside a tree or around a tree? That's really cool. But yeah, this is Prague. Well, the small section of Prague we can visit. God, Lord sees. She has a pet cat. That's automatically good. Let's look around, see if there's a random magic stuff that is way too many human skulls to not be born of a witch at this time. Oh my god. Cat. That's the best thing. Let's talk to her.
Hello, young one. What is it you desire?
I desire only to bring the Lord's justice to the evil
Lord's
that has befallen this city. I would know of the devils that rule the night in Prague.
They are vampires.
Sorry.
The undead. The blood drinkers. The fiends to hide their miserable carcasses away in mines and crypts under the earth. For the very rays of the sun to scald the flesh from their bones. It is quite a sight and a stench, the like of which you'll ne'er forget.
Then perhaps I shall show them the glory of the breaking dawn before dealing them their final mercy.
Weapons cannot kill the fiends, lest their heads be cleft from their undying bodies. You will need more than a buckler of faith to aid you.
That is wrong. Also familiars. This is something added by, bats do cold damage and give you plus 10 wits. Who would have said? This is something added by the mod I've got. They like either sit on you or fly around you, and apparently a cat like sits on your shoulders. It's really cute. Orb of Ulan. Disable vampiric abilities, including feeders of vampires nearby, including the vampiric. Well, I've orb is one. Humans only. That's really expensive, but really good, actually. We got some magic items down here. Mars Fire. Oil of St. George. 10 sun damage, 110 sun damage. Scroll of Invisibility. True Sight, True Faith. Yeah, no, this is a, as I mentioned, this is really funny. That's a, okay,
Go with God,
that's,
and be sure
what
to
is
be
it?
within the
That's a
vault
Diablo-like.
when the sun falls. For the foes you have seen are but a small part of the wickedness that walks the streets of Prague by night.
I shall send all such wickedness.
Sorry,
back
that made me
to
laugh.
hell.
Like a star laugh. The reason By Night made me laugh is a really stupid one, but By Night is the vampire masquerades. So like if you play D&D, you'd be aware that like D&D has like modules like Xenophar's Guide to Everything, or like I'm just trying to think of a saying module like Eberron or whatever Eberron's saying module is called, or the Guild City thing. Huh, I wonder if we get down there one time. Man, just you sure this guy's in Supernatural? You just clip through this wall. What are you, a mage? A mage? A wizard? That's some reality warping stuff right there, my guy. Okay, we can't actually seem to go down? Yeah, no, we can't go down here. As we carry a rusted axe around like a maniac. Yeah, no, I want to do the dungeon in one swoop. Obviously, I'll go back in there and loot stuff because, hey, looting. Okay, we're gonna sell the axe, like, right away. This is gonna clog up our inventory if not.
Good day to ye, young sir.
8 coins. Okay.
Good day to ye.
The reason we're doing a couple of things is words are escaping me. The reason I want to do it in one go is to get a certain dialogue thing, and it's not that difficult to do it in one go if you get lucky. It's all about RNG on rats, which might sound a bit weird right now, but you'll see. Let's go get the healing buff because we're gonna need it currently. God, this game is such atmospheric. I love this game. All its flaws, I love this game. Okay, cool. Check back. Okay, ooh, flip. Wayne's. Okay, cool. We'll do that then. I forget how long it lasts for. It lasts for a good time. So that's the Church of St. John. Or something dedicated to St. John. I don't know enough about Prague's history or real-world history to really know what that means. That was a weird glitch there. These things the word just popped in. We can talk to this old man.
Take care outside the gates of the city, good Sir Knight, for all those that wander the highways alone after nightfall are seldom heard from again. Even the strongest of warriors have disappeared. The streets of Prague are no longer safe after dark, but beyond the city walls, all hell walks the night. Hell that disgorges from yonder castle of Viscerot.
So, yeah, he's meant to be over here. I assume he's somehow wandered all the way over there. There's a couple things. This is the university. And, there's a thing that I will never get from this game. That is playing it blind. Like, I played the first dungeon, as I mentioned, I haven't gone much beyond that. But playing it blind to the World of Darkness. People can't just keep dropping their broadswords in barrels. We're gonna sell those before we keep going. Because there's a reveal at the end of the first dungeon. This is the university. This is a pretty nice university. I'm gonna be honest with Dark Ages. Like, obviously, I don't know that much about how universities were, but, like, dear God, this is fancy. This is nice. Like, being in here just is, like, it's like, this would be nice and cool, despite the candles and fire. I've been in enough old buildings from this era to know that they keep themselves cool, like, dear God. Not Prague architecture, I'll be honest, I haven't been to Prague. I'd love to be to Prague, it seems really interesting. But, you know, I've been to generally enough buildings from around this time period. You know, they can keep cool in summer. We're gonna go quickly back to blacksmith to sell some stuff. Because I don't want these things clogging up my inventory. And we could use the gold pieces. Not now. We don't need them now.
Good day to ye, young sir.
Or even in a while. Is it gold? I have no idea if it's gold or like whatever we're using.
Good day to ye.
Yeah, there's a reveal at the end of this, which I don't know if anyone who bought this game would be unaware of Vampire the Masquerade, to be fair. Because it's called Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. It comes with a manual which basically has all the 13 major clans described in them. But, like, the reveal is good. And I love that it starts off in daylight. I love that. I'm not a fan of this in the tabletop. Not that I'm...
Where the mines, Crusader? If mere men could kill the Hellspawn, we Knights of St. John would have slain them long ago.
We lock these gates as the last rays of the sun die in the mountains. Pass within before dark, or wait without until dawn. I pray for thy safe return.
Yep. let's go do the first dungeon. We're gonna try and do it in one run, so let's do this. Hopefully we're gonna save before the cutscene, so like if it's messy.
These carts still hold their ore. The diggers have fled this place in haste.
Like pre-rendered cutscene.
And the fiends have not seen fit to continue such honest labor.
I love that he says the fiends do not consider to do such honest labor. Though the best line for this game is coming up next, which really made me love it. And I'll explain why once we get there. So this is a very dark game. So I'm really sorry if it's really hard to see stuff. Trust me, I could buy a torch, but I know what I'm doing. It's a little easier.
The odor of freshly mined earth is laden with the foul stench of
that line made me love this game because that is such a VTM line. Because if you can't play VTM as a tabletop game or a role-playing game, is over-exaggerated stuff like that is fairly common for like descriptions. Oh, this guy's
mystery lies moldering here. This poor soul died without a wound, save a bit of blood at the throat.
Yep. We got this lucky avatar which says clear all enemies, so we can actually know if there's more enemies around. Like, right now it's fine. I could just take a shortcut if I remembered where it is, but this mine, as I said, is quite dark, so like let's just follow over the pathway the game intended. Plus we'll get more XP that way. And possible loot. They're dead. We got a little bit here there. And they're dead. Let's take the money. Got 22. Okay, it just calls it cash. Makes sense, to be fair. I don't know who brought that horse down into the mine. I'm gonna be honest, that's a bit insane. Then again, I could see them being a herd animal, a working animal, but like, I don't think you'd bring a horse down. Wouldn't you use like pulleys and like the strength of men to do it? Not a horse? I don't know. Again, that is a historical thing that I'm unaware of. Can't break those. We got stuff over here, so let's grab it. Shinies. Got a bag of gold, a healing salve. The first dungeon is a mine.
Wild dogs.
Nay, rats.
Rats.
These things are the most frustrating enemy of this area. Yeah, that's the reason why. We are diseased. And it's the reason we need those cure disease potions. Really badly. If we don't get enough, or we get diseased, or if the RNG God spite us for whatever reason, we will die here. How much we can do about it. It's really annoying. These like gremlin abominations are like, okay, they're tougher, but like, I enjoy fighting them more simply because I know my game will soft lock me. Wow, that is actually a pretty disturbing model for that guy. Again, if you know Vampire and Masquerade lore, you might be like, wait a second, how the hell is Kristoff doing what he's doing right now? But like, if we're gonna answer the question of how Kristoff does basically whatever he does throughout this entire game, we're gonna be here a while. Kristoff is just like built different as a person. Is the best way to say it. He's a player character. Actually, it's the best way to say it. Holy war, so useful, not. Healing salve. I forget, do healing salves increase? Okay, they increase health by 100, you know, okay. Oh, that was a bat, that was pretty cool. Now, because I'm refusing to spoil it, or to keep the game a little surprising, these rats will come out of holes in the... hell am I going the right way? They'll come out of holes. And they're kind of annoying. Yep, there's one, you can see them in there. I forget which way is actually the right way. It's been a while since I've actually played Redemption. And getting it to work was a bit of a headache. Okay, cool. Okay, we're on the upper level of this area. Oh yeah, okay, cool. I see where we are. We came down through here into here. So we gotta turn back and go down here. Alright. As you can see, they're called ghoul rats. That is actually important. A ghoul, since the whole idea that it's a vampire, unsurprising. We were not getting some good hit chance on those. So the idea that it's a vampire is fairly obvious, I think, by now. So a ghoul, I'll explain. I won't explain what Slugter is, as it gives something away. A ghoul is different though. This person's really cool a lot of rats though, dear god. Ghouling is a process where you feed a living creature, an animal or a human, your vampiric blood, and you make them subservient to you. A ghoul cat is actually kind of terrifying because it would kill a grown man. These rats could do the same, but they are still just rats. The ghoul animals are fairly good if you have the discipline animalism, because you can really mess around with it. But, like, making strong animals up to servants to you isn't necessarily a bad idea. So this is like telling us that, as someone who's played it, let's say you... Okay, we're gonna ignore what I just did there. Ghoul rats are just, yeah, they're just rats which have ingested vampire blood and become super powerful. This room. Do we get a good weapon? Like an actual axe would be nice. Yeah, I'm like creating these things into giblets. It's amazing. Imagine playing this game without blood. I'm playing a vampire game without blood. I prioritize rats, by the way, just because I don't want to get diseased. What did we get? Oh, we got padded cloth, actually. That's not too bad. That increases my bashing soak. Okay, so, let's explain that a bit. Bashing is blunt force damage. Lethal is, bladed cutting damage. Aggravated is magic damage. Is the quickest way to explain it. These are your general stats. They govern different things. Don't worry about it right now. Mainly comes in for requirements for certain things, but hey. If we see a sword which needs 50 wits, we're getting 50 wits, trust me. Or discipline that needs like something like that. Disciplines are magic powers or vampire powers. Calling them magic isn't like wrong, but also isn't fully correct either. Don't worry about it. It's not important. I don't think this game doesn't get into that. This game is fully rooted in vampires, I'm aware, so we don't have to worry about anything like werewolves. Okay, so I ended a frenzy. That's fine. We're saving as much of these healing elixirs as use, because they don't work on kindred, so they are just money. Because it's called vampire, and it would be unsurprising we are not a vampire hunter. Okay, our blessing is wearing off, as you can see it. Flick it there. We are going to need... Okay, that goes to the second floor. Can I... There's a shortcut. This game added shortcuts to the other floor, so let's see if I can go to that shortcut. And damn it, I wanted to do it in one go, but that running out is a little bit of a pain. Yeah, let's see how far we get. I don't think we're going to be too much danger, though. Regenerating health would be very useful between combat.
I reclaim this treasure from the clutches of evil and
We got enough.
reconsecrate it to a godly purpose.
Yep, we've got a blessed shield now. This one has a weapon, so... Still no match for us, but we're no longer regenerating our health, as you can see out of the bottom. Okay, I just put her out there. Do I want to go back and get it? Because it's really good for this dungeon. Like, actually amazing. I think I might... God damn it. There's a line of dialogue that you'll see when we get there. Where it, like, comments on... Am I going back the way? Oh flip, I'm traveling deeper here. I'm generally trying to find the other exit, but oh god, this fight is annoying. I want to kind of draw this one away. The reason this fight is annoying is because there's Slugter over here, but there's also rats inside here. Which we can't face yet. Unless we draw them out. That's it. So coins. Yeah, that's... Yeah, no, the reason is fighting Slugter and the rats on the bridge at the same time is a pain. Despite my best effort, that's what ended up happening. Because it's really hard to avoid that happening. Yep, that's what I wanted. Silver Mine's one. This is a shortcut that the mod added, because the mod added a bunch of shortcuts around the area. And I just need to remember how this one works and where the hell we are. Oh, I know where we are. Okay, we're gonna travel back because again, I don't want to waste my healing potions. It's a bit ego. It's a bit like forward thinking, but like it will help us out in the long term. Okay, game. Fine. We can't just click on the downstairs and go down there. All right, all right, all right. Time to go all the way around. So I get for like dallying in town a bit. To be fair, there's no shame in going back. There is no shame. Whether your inventory's full and you feel like you want to travel back, or like as for me, yeah, you can see that my healing isn't great, and I kind of want to save the money for being a vampire. Gotta be honest, this is a vampire game, so there's not too much of a spoiler, and I do kind of want to save it. It is what it is. There's no shame in doing this. It's just, there's a line I like that you can get. Which I've got before. You can do this fairly easily, but like, if you have the thing,
Who comes there? Behold, the great Crusader ends his day in retreat. Back for another rest in the nunnery?
Between wisdom and courage, 'tis better to be wise.
Yeah, you could just shut that guy up, basically, if you win, if you do it in one go. But like it, yeah, no, my knowledge of the actual game is coming ahead of what I want to do there. So like, I wish I had a proper axe. I wish that would drop, but yeah. We're not even going to rest because there's no need to rest. Come on, Go through the door, Kristoff.
Oh, sir, I pray for thy safety on so perilous a journey.
Wee! Magic powers of true faith. Let's go! Let's go! Faith-based power! Faith-based power is a real thing in World of Darkness. I'm making jokes, but like, it's a real thing. Oh god. For this game, I would recommend people who haven't played it before. Unlike me, I've played like the first dungeon before, that's why I know what I'm doing kind of well, and know that I had to make a lot of money. Is a very simple reason. Take your time. Use healing potions if you feel like you need to. Don't play it like I'm playing it. I know I'm doing this dungeon. And you may watch this and be like, yeah, you know what, you don't do. But like, please just take your time, enjoy the atmosphere. The dungeon's kind of a clustered maze, but like, enjoy it almost. Enjoy this prologue. Get to know Christopher and stuff like that. It's just take your time. Is all I'm saying. I do really want people to play this game and like this game because it's a good game. It's like Vampire Masquerade has seen a huge spike in popularity. But like enough to a point where I'm like, yeah, no, it's nearly back where it used to be as World of Darkness game. So World of Darkness is figurehead for a reason, and while I will rustle my feathers at Vampire Masquerade being the only one to get attention, I do love this game. I love the world, I love the setting. I do think people should play this game. It's an older game of an older edition, so stuff might not be accurate to modern editions, and that's fine. Like, there's no point fighting over editions. Up here. There's no point fighting over editions. This game came out when Revised was doing its thing, and like, while I've read a bit of Revised, I understand like Revised isn't everyone's thing, so like, come on, there you go, cool. So mine too, yeah. I hate this bridge so much. This bridge is the worst encounter in the game of this first dungeon to me. Well, so that's why I use the axe. For extra damage and axing means I hit better and hit more often. I just don't have the highest speed, but you know, if I can do that to a Slugter, what do I really care about? Money. Thank God that's a disease vaccine. I tend rusty broadsword. That's going to clog up my inventory a bit, but it's fine. Oh no, screaming. So this is the mini boss of this area. I think that's the mini boss of this area. I think that's the war Slugter. They're different. Let me just kill this one. Yep. I love that you can see giblets fly off them while you're fighting to show that you're hurting them. It's great. This room is the loot room, as I call it, because you get a lot of loot here. This is where your inventory is probably gonna start looking more like a cluttered mess rather than an actual inventory. Okay, we can't even take that. We got a rusty dagger. Okay, what is our inventory even looking like? Okay, put the sword down, Kristoff. Put this sword down. Put the dagger down. Okay, so let's sort this out. We want to keep all of these. We don't want to get rid of them. We don't want to get rid of any of them yet, simply because they are healing potions. That would be a very foolish thing to do, and we would not... Holy War still works when we're not a vampire, so you might want to keep those. What's annoying about these is how they visually take up space isn't like fully like... It feels very weird. I don't like how they did that. Yeah, cool. For now, that's what we'll do. We can pick stuff up and carry them later. We will. We will clear this dungeon now and sell everything it has to offer. I'll stop this water mill. Give a stretch. It takes some time, as you can see. That is the War Ghoul. Okay, yeah, that's the War Ghoul. This is like the boss. If you can defeat this, he can defeat the main boss. Though you might want to use your Holy War and potions on the main boss. Specifically Holy War. Holy War is very useful against it. I'm going after these. I'm not going to do that for final boss because it's not like worth it. This is a really cool looking Slugter, by the way. Or Ghoul as I'm calling it. I love that you can see other faces in on it. Yeah, like you see a face there, face there. It's really cool. Yep, killed it. It's not that difficult. It's really not. Once you get used to the game, that should not be an issue. Stop giving me rusty axes, game. Please. Just give me a normal axe. That's what I asked for. To be fair, rusty axes aren't bad, it's just kind of frustrating. Are we going to the third floor? No, we got this. There's a bag of shiny. I don't know, by the way, why they chose this genre of game for the first vampire game. It is a bit of a strange choice. Starting in the Dark Ages is even a stranger choice, I'm gonna be honest. Dark Ages is a spin-off series of game books. It's set in the same world, but like set in the Dark Ages. Setting in the Dark Ages is a really weird choice. Like, weird choice. Like, really bizarre. I don't get why you would do this, kinda. But it works. I like it. Dark Ages is really cool. Dark Age Vampire specifically is very cool vampire to me. I wouldn't say I like him more than one modern vampire, but like, it's... The Dark Medieval is a very interesting setting. Do we not really have inventory space for a buckler? Look at now. I don't think it's even that good compared to our shield. We got stakes, which, yeah, have funny vampire stakes, but like, they are not good weapons. We'll come back and sell them, obviously. Obviously. Let's keep moving. Also, I find it really funny, like, if you look at Christoph's hands, he's clearly got one modeled for holding a shield and one holding for a blade, and it's really funny to me. Like, this hand is just a nub because you're gonna see it behind a shield. Okay, yeah, we're getting to, like, the exact end. Playing these ghoul rats here is just annoying. Yeah, all dead. All dead. And we killed all enemies here, so we got a respawn timer. That is Age of Redemption doing that. I really like it, because it means that, like, if you want to grind this... If you want to grind a dungeon, you can if you want. Don't know why you would, but, like, you can. So this is the last level of the game. Last level is dungeon. This is a treasure chest made of human bones and skulls. It's great. What did they even drop? A rapier. That's not a rapier. What are you talking about, game? Let's pick up the healing ointments. And go this way. Okay, so this is reveal. I'll explain as we clear out the, like, go back and forth through this dungeon. What This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful in a twisted way. Where is it? It's like a necklace around here. Don't know if the cutscene will play automatically. Oops. I swear there was something there. How did I not see it? Things are usually shiny. Yeah, no, okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that cutscene plays later? Okay, cool, let's just follow this now. I love the glow of that little shrine back there. I'm gonna save before this. These are my own save slots, so I'm gonna use this one. Spell slot Steve. Let's just call this Let's Play. No, let's stream. This stream. It's not that. I mean, it's what it is, so it isn't. Let's stream. Stream 1. Cool. Game saved.
Blasphemy. Let the builders of this mockery of a holy cathedral show their wicked faces. Out, blaspheming wretch! Taste the steel of righteousness!
I am Alva, the Unliving, and I bid thee welcome to my domain. I have found thee an inhospitable and ungrateful guest.
God strike thee down, she-devil! Accursed creature! Earth has no room for such as thee!
Verily, all the earth is all dominion. With every passing day our numbers swell. We shatter all defenses and corrupt all holy places. Tonight she shall rule all the frog, and everyone, mortal and canine alike, will tremble at our coming.
Hellspawn, the purity of the holy places protects them from thy evil.
Purity can be sullied, and holiness can be defiled.
This is
and
great.
The sorcerer of Visceral shall awaken soon. He shall defile all that is pure, and leave corruption in his wake. In defilement lies his strength. Purity is sweet meat to him, as thy rich blood is sweet wine to me.
Die, thou damned beast. God hath spat thee out of heaven in ancient times, and now I scourge thee from the earth. Die, and burn far from the sight of God.
Yeah, that was a lot of words there that you may have not known. We're gonna quickly get rid of the Slugter because we can. Damn, this Slugter's okay. This Slugter's a bit tougher. So there was a lot of words there, a lot of back and forth, and a lot of saying specific terms. It actually hits hard. If we did not have this, ritual on us, it would be very difficult. Because we are regenerating per second. It's amazing. This ritual. So there's a lot of words which I'll explain after we get through with this boss fight. If I use my holy word of combat, it'll go a bit faster, but like, we're not in too much danger right now. We're taking chunks off of her. This is the combat of this game, so kind of just clicking and hoping you. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
I offer thee no last rites. The sweet redemption of our Lord is forbidden to the likes of thee. Thou hast no home now but the eternal torments of hell.
And we leveled up! Yay! We get up our faith. We're not gonna do that. We can keep these points, which I think I will, because I'm pretty sure I don't know what I want to spend them on right now. So we're just going to click OK. We're going to take this dagger, though. Inquisit dagger. Look at this. This is so good. This is like a throw. So she said she was of clan Smithy. That is a clan of the vampire, one of the vampires. And Slugter are the servants. Slugter are kidnapped people who are transformed into monsters. This dragon here is the clan Smithy symbol. The screaming face isn't, but this is so cool. As she said, she is a clan Smithy who wants to take over the local area. And she wants to help the Methuselah rise again. The Methuselah is an ancient vampire, basically. It's the best way to describe it.
An amulet of St. Jude. 'Tis an omen.
Okay,
if I redeem
so
holy a relic from this ungodly tomb, surely the saint shall grant me his favor.
Let's keep moving, shall we? Silver Mines 1. And up here we go. Well, we're going to start selling a bunch of the stuff we found here, because we kind of ran out of inventory space. So, you know. Let's go do that. Our quest is updated, and it's reclaim the silver mines. We did that and return to St. Thomas. But first we're going to sell all the stuff that we got. Not the potions yet, because they will come in handy, but the gear and stuff. Even the cool dagger that we got, because it's just a better dagger. It's just a fancy dagger. It's not like important story or anything.
Who comes there? Ah, the Crusader ends his day in retreat.
Oh, what now?
Back for another rest in the nunnery?
All of Prague may rest. I have claimed the head of the Demon Queen.
I didn't realize. Okay, that's his dialogue.
Champion of Prague.
God, sorry, I just stretched my back. Alright, let's go sell our gear, and then we'll continue on with the story, because there's a lot of story coming up. Like a lot of story. So yeah, Slugter are people sometimes willing, but very rarely, but more commonly unwilling.
The bells of Prague do ring out your victory, Christoph.
Oh, we should talk to the magic shop owner.
And I prize thine.
Cool. We're just saving up these because we will get more of them, and they kind of are like that,
You
aren't
have my hand on it. It's a deal.
Maybe we should get a better weapon for the upcoming, like, fight. Got save files. That's probably not the best way to look at it, that we got save files, but hey, we do. I'll probably save before we carry on the main quest in case that does happen. Because it's going to be a lot of talking for a little bit.
I bid ye welcome.
How does she know the name of Azra?
Your praises for the slaying of Azra, the unliving.
Without thy lore, I could not have slain her. So I thank thee for thy wise counsel. But Azra said many things that did shake my soul. I would have benefit of thy lore.
Ask thy questions.
Okay, so we got a lot of these. What? Know thou of the Smithy?
Know thou of the Smithy?
Smithy, whatever.
Of the 13 great vampire clans, the fiends of
That's
clan
info dump.
Smithy be the most vicious.
Arguable.
They come from the dark Carpathian mountains, where ancient evil slumbers. They seek to rule mortals as cattle, and abduct us from the streets at night. They cruelly craft the flesh to fashion monsters, which they call Slugter. To extend their rule into daylight, they do corrupt mortals with wealth and power and their own demonic blood. When the mortal servants do drink the blood of their masters, they become ghouls that live forever, so long as they drink each day their daily blood. In the oldest ghoul lineages, like the royal Premiser family, children are born as revenants, mortals born with vampiric blood coursing in their veins.
Huh. Didn't think it'd bring up revenants, but alright then. Thou know the Methuselah of Viscerad?
Know thou of the Methuselah of Viscerad?
Methuselahs are among the most ancient and powerful of all vampires. Alas, I know nothing of the Methuselah of Viscerad,
Sorry for you.
save that Viscerad Castle is the foul heart of the evil Tzimitzi vampire clan. But don't you be going there, young one. Even an army of thy sword's brethren could not dislodge such evil.
What did she mean by
What
Canaanites?
means she by Canaanite?
So every mother's child knows of vampires. Very few know they are descended from Cain and raised by the first woman created by God.
Do not blaspheme so about Adam and Eve.
Ha! Not Adam and Eve. Adam and Lilith.
Damn.
Lilith was Adam's first wife, and a spirited woman was she. Now, Adam wanted Lilith to serve under him, and Lilith spurned such bumpkin courtship, leaving him for the company of angels and devils. So, God did fashion Eve, who was meek and mild, but their children were far from gentle. When Cain slew his brother Abel, God cursed Cain, saying that the food that grew of the earth would no longer sustain him. Only blood. Like the blood he spilled from Abe, would slake his thirst. Lilith found the outcast Cain and taught him to harness the powers of heaven and hell. God made Cain the first vampire, and Cain made all the rest by preying on the descendants of Seth, Adam's third son. And so, all vampires are called Cainites, but only by those who know more than the church tells.
I cannot pay heed to such strange notions.
You will heed me, if you would hurt them.
That was a lot of information, which I was silent through because, like, obviously I didn't want to interrupt the voice actor who was doing a good job. That lore is basically actually accurate. Like, I don't know how this woman knows so much about Cainites and Cainite lore, but, like, that's, like, pretty accurate to the Book of Nod, which is, like, more popular in the Dark Medieval than it is in Modern Knights, but, like, knowing so much Nodist lore is interesting. What lore has thou of these
What lore
demons?
hast thou of these demons?
The vampires do prey on
No. They get the neckies. They get the
save
neckies.
their real hatred for other vampires.
Yeah, true.
The 13 great vampire clans are forever at war. Clan against clan, elder against childer, in a fearsome jihad.
Just call it Childer. Everyone.
They do shake the world to its foundations with their hate, and twist up the destiny of mortals into their dark tapestry.
Yep, basically accurate. I thank thee.
I thank thee.
Nope, not yet. Not selling these things yet.
Go with God, young one.
You can't pet the cat? This game sucks. I'm joking. You can get a pet cat, so you know. I would love just to screw around a bit more. Actually, no, we need to go get stuff from the dungeon. Let's go do that. Look at our Crusader Kristoff here. How brave and noble he is. Kristoff is interesting. He's still around, by the way. He's straight up alive in Modern Knights. He survived all that time. He is still around. He hasn't died yet. That's pretty impressive, considering this is actually an interesting thing between having a named character with their own personality like Kristoff versus the fledgling in the VTM is you can actually have what happens to them. Like, this game has multiple endings, but there's a quote-unquote true ending, which the lore goes with, and Kristoff is a character in the books. There's a couple characters which have appeared in V5. You'll see one of them fairly soon. A character appears in Shadows over New York, which is one of the recent visual novels which came out a couple of years ago, which is which references back to this game. Like, this game still has reflections on the lore today, and it's why I'm thinking people should play it more, because it's an interesting game. It's a weird game, it's kind of broken and very difficult, but, like, broken and very difficult games exactly aren't, like, new for vampires, so, like, reason we came here was the stuff that we needed to get. I don't really care about the enemies respawning, as hopefully we'll be able to loot quicker before they respawn, and we just won't engage if they do. We still have a bunch of potions in our inventory, so it's kind of difficult, but, like, damn, I forgot there being crates over there. Let's go see what's in these crates. Alright, that's pretty useful. Okay, we're not getting anything else unless it's small, but I'll teach you guys a little trick for looting in this game. Don't know if this works in Diablo, haven't really played Diablo, so, like, or any other games with a inventory system I actually despise. I actually really hate inventory systems like this. They make me really annoyed. We have to walk a little while it's back. Actually, no, we don't. We can just go up here, because there's, like, inventory stuff that we can get from here. Don't know why I didn't scale the game up when I first booted it up. I was a bit worried about resolution, I was going to be honest. I would look a bit stretched. Okay, cool. We can't currently... Okay, so, we gotta keep moving now. So we're not... This isn't in our inventory, but it's in our hand, basically. And as long as Kristoff does not stop where we point him to, he will not drop this. So this is how we're going to be looted even when our inventory is full. Things might actually respawn considering how long this is going to take, but, like, yeah, it's fine. Bad extra XP is not going to hurt anyone. I reason I didn't spend it because there's, like, stuff I do want to buy later on, which is going to take a certain amount of XP to get there, but, like, in certain stats, so I didn't want to, like, do that yet. Yep, that's what I mean. He will drop it once he gets... But you can just pick it back up again. It's not actually too difficult. This is honestly how I deal with this as a game. I don't think this was intentional at all, but it's just something I've learned to do. Because I am kind of hungry for the scraps of coin I can get my hands on. Who says greed is just a sin for vampires, you know? We're probably not going to get a blessing anymore because it's like, I'm pretty sure our dialogue changes, so like, we won't get it. If we wanted to, we'd have to rush, but we should be able to deal with it. We got enough healing pots. Even though I don't want to use those, and I will spend time trying not to use those. But yeah, this game, so Slugter, they are transformed by the flesh crafting of Smithy into servants, and they serve many roles. You can do many things with flesh crafting, and you can make many things Slugter's into. Some of the most horrifying ideas for a Slugter is, we'll just go drop that there. Slugter is like Slugters which are just designed for food and stuff like that. Very lethal. It's technically not as good as our axe, but like it does less damage, but like hits more and has a little less accuracy. Right now, since we do need to get a better weapon. I will sell this because of its accuracy being slightly lower.
Good day to you.
Yeah, the thing's water.
Good day to you, young sir.
Yeah, these things absolutely suck as weapons.
Good day to you.
Okay, time to go get remaining stuff in, which is like a sword and a pole and an axe, if I remember correctly. Once we do that, we'll carry on with the main story. But yeah, Slugters can be made for anything. You can make ones for specifically just feeding on, you can make ones for war, you can do a lot of things as a Zamisi. Your creativity is your limit, and often your materials of human flesh is as well. But you can do a lot of things. A lot of things. And Zamisis kind of have that stereotype about them where they will make anything a flesh abomination if they want to. It's part of playing as a Zamisi. But you don't have to. Is an interesting thing I run with when GMing is the Zamisis which physically make themselves look like monsters. aka the ones usually on the path of metamorphosis, because that does require you to change how you physically look by drastic means. While insane and dangerous, are not as dangerous or as dangerous or like men in a mark look dangerous as the Zamisis, which don't make themselves look like monsters or inhuman creatures, but instead make themselves look perfect. Like, remove any asymmetry from their human body, make themselves like a statue handcrafted by a god, kind of perfect. Because you can do that with the Vistitude, which is their discipline, should I mention, that's what it's called. And that is a little more eerie, because they went out of their way to do that. It's not showing them that blah blah they're a monster, it's showing that they think they're perfect to a degree, or trying to become perfect, which is a very vampiric thing to do. The cool thing about the Vistitude is it's permanent. That might not sound cool, but vampires are kind of locked into a stasis, where you can't really modify your appearance that easily after you become a vampire. It's not impossible, but it's not probable either. It's not impossible, it's just impractical and very rare for you to be able to do it. So vampires don't really tend to do it. Hang on a sec. Let's actually keep in dungeon before I check something. Because we've got time limit here. Yeah, no. Well, reason I went through these dungeons because it's close to where the loot that we dropped is, because it's at the right end of the dungeon. Almost like this dungeon is kind of paced out well. What weapon was it? Oh, it's a rusted axe still. Let's keep going. Okay, we got a staff. Wait, nothing else? Did we actually pick up the swords here? Apparently we did. Alright, cool. Well, that actually makes this a lot easier. Let's get back. Just got a minute to get through this dungeon. But yeah, Slugter are pretty cool if you do not care about your humanity, which is a stat, because being closer to your humanity means you're more human. Doesn't mean you don't do absolutely messed up things. There's a reason a lot of older vampires, even if they're on humanity, are on like 4 of it. Because, oh boy, you are going to do some nasty things as a vampire. It's not impossible to keep hold of your humanity. nor is it super difficult. It's just, listen, when you're an elder, when you're really old, you just kind of stop caring after a while. And we're almost out of this, almost finished living, so we can actually carry on with the story. I will be doing this for every dungeon, but later we will actually have enough gold to buy scrolls of like home and stuff. There's Prague. We just need to make it to the blacksmith, sell this stuff, and then go back. And into there. We'll put the staff down once we get into the smithy, because then we can just pick it up again. Yep.
Good day to ye, young sir.
Gold. One gold.
You have my hand on it. 'Tis a deal. Good day to ye, young sir.
And that is 10. Alright, cool. Blessed. We are we're not that far off. If you actually had, I could actually buy the blessed sword now, but since it is human based and faith and just, we're good right now. We're good. We are good. Skull cap. I mean, you could get that. It's fine.
You have my
It's
hand on
fine.
it. 'Tis a deal.
Let's just go here. And then let's go talk to the people that we need to go talk to. Because once we do this, we get to carry on. When we need to go to St. Thomas, which I'm pretty sure, I wonder if we can actually get the blessing again. I'll need to check. I'm probably going to save before we do that. I'm going to use a streamer save because, hey, I played this game on my own. I don't want to delete my save file for that. The reason I didn't care about Rolling Save was legitimately me testing this game, because I'm not crazy enough to test unpredictable mods, which I don't know what will do. Also, the big reason I mentioned this at the beginning, but I'm pretty sure the reason I said I'm not using the upscaler is because I legitimately does not work on my game. We're still keeping the note from his brotherhood, because I kind of like that note that he keeps that. Also, you can rest to spend XP. It's right the reason I'm not doing it.
I am newly returned from the silver mines.
Oh my god, there's some
The
shiny
evil therein
falls.
is no more.
Is that real time?
The splendor of the Lord
Damn.
rains down upon thee, Christoph. I give thee this wrought silver cross for thy labors.
I would hear all thou knowest of Vampire Lord, that I might fight them more wisely.
They are evil. That is all thou need knowest. I do not
You know
corrupt
about
my soul
vampires,
with
my
knowledge
dude? I guess
beyond
people
that.
do actually believe back in
I
vampires
thank
in
thee.
these times, so it's not too wise. Oh, let's wear this. Goes into that. +5 faith. And we got, visit Sister Anisa. Is there anything else in this church? Is this like real time? Ah, it is. That's pretty neat. I wonder how they did that back then. Because it's not ray tracing, obviously. That's modern tech. I don't like the whispers of a church. If your church is giving off creepy whispers, maybe it's not a great church.
Hurrah!
Hurrah!
Hurrah for Christoph! The mines are safe again.
Christoph's
All
safe.
hail the crusading hero of Prague! Hurrah!
We thank thee for restoring the mines. We finally have new silver
This
to
is
craft and sell. God bless thee, Sir Christoph.
My heart warms to see the good people rejoice so, and yet Ozra's words chill me to the core. I fear that evil endures in Prague.
Oh yeah, I forgot to save. Let me do that now. No, I didn't forget to save, but I'm gonna do it anyway now. I forgot to rename it streamer, so yeah. It'll be slot free anyway. Let's go talk to Azura, because
Good morrow, milady.
Good morrow.
Good morrow, my lord. We give thanks that the minds are restored to godly condition, and we rejoice to see thee in health after such danger.
Yet there is danger in health, for I must forego thy tender ministrations.
My boy
lord.
Christoph.
Yet now I suffer a new
My boy.
affliction, for which thou hast the only
My boy.
cure.
I shall serve thee in any way I can, my lord.
I have retrieved a sacred relic, milady, the amulet of St. Jude. I wouldst give it thee, milady, for thy devoted care.
I take no gifts. The Lord's work is favor enough.
It is the dearest of all I have, and thou art the dearest of all I have not. Please, keep this for my sake.
What is my next quest, actually? Okay. Ah, I know what it is. It's gonna be he, the bishop, is here. Archbishop.
Good day, Archbishop Giza.
Explain thy intentions toward good sister Inesca. I command thee to speak only truth before God.
I find her the fairest of all God's creatures.
Look at his mouth of his
the
hands.
cruel
It's great.
fate that hath placed her beyond my reach. In another time and place, we might have found happiness together as man and wife.
Such thoughts are evil. Thy concupiscence damns thy soul and dooms Inesca. I command thee, purge such lusts from thy heart. If not for thy sake, then for hers. Do not tempt her away from her holy orders, thou wicked, selfish boy.
This is such
She is
a
out of thy
painless.
star, and is not for the likes of thee. Her place is with me, with us, here in the convent. And thy place is out in the wilderness, striking the fear of God into the hearts of the heathen. If thou art strong enough to entertain such lusts, thou art strong enough to return to thy regiment.
Alas, they are too far away.
Well, the streets of Prague are still host to unclean demons. Perhaps thou shouldst destroy these abominations to expend some of thy hot blood.
I must protest. My place is here. The demon queen confessed they sought to defile holy places. 'Tis my duty to protect these hallowed grounds when next they attack.
Thy archbishop shall dictate thy duty. Hunt them in the streets.
I'm gonna say this the second one. I obey, but I shall protect the streets in front of the cathedral and convent as well.
I obey, but I shall protect the streets in front of the cathedral and convent as well.
I shall be watching thee, thou immoral lad.
Thou immoral lad. Okay, cool. It's the actual thing. I should have done that from the beginning. Why didn't I do that? God damn it. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I should have done that from the beginning. Why didn't I? It's kind of annoying. I'm sorry for the bad visuals at the beginning. Now for so far my least favorite. Okay, let's go loot some stuff while we're here. We can actually visit a blacksmith, so we can actually get stuff if we want to. So basically, we just need to walk around looking for Slugter and ruffians and deal with them. Deal with them and wave the law. Okay, so yeah, it's just protect the street by night. Streets of Prague by night. Prague by Night. Is that even a book? I wonder if it was actually ever a book. I don't remember all the by night books. They each have a naming convention like that for like werewolf and vampire, but never. Yeah, there's Slugter. But the mage didn't seem to have one. Neither did like other lions. Never seemed to get like that naming conventions for that thing. Oh, they had an Onyx Man. Huh, interesting. Plus 5 appearance. Sure, I'll take that. So my thought process is they never got one. So it's like, Changeling hasn't got something like. It's not like Rage Across or By Night. I'd say like Changeling would be the stories of if it was ever one. Like Storybook would be a good one for that. Mage would be probably something to do. The Fools of is always something I came up to. Because, like, before there's a super big tarot card in Mage, and calling all mages fools seemed like something that they would do in the Sang. I don't know. Hunter of the Reckoning, I don't think I ever got, like, a source Sang, like, any Sang books. Actually, I might have. Demon got a Sang book. Demon got a Sang book. Got LA. Got, like, Angels. Got whatever. I forget what it's fully called. Did I not break these in the daytime either? Yeah, no. I do find it funny that they're just Slugter and people are walking around like it's goddamn normal. Dark Age is wild. To be fair, it's not that far off from virtual Dark Ages and World of Darkness. People believe in supernatural. There are rats there, but they're fine. Don't bother with rats. They're chill. They're chill rats. Alright, time to sell this item. This is gonna be so much money.
Good day to ye, young sir.
Good. It's nighttime, buddy, but
You have my hand on it. 'Tis a deal.
Tis a deal. I'm pretty sure I meant to double back now. If I remember correctly. If I remember fully correctly, and we're going to save, because, hey. Just in case. I don't know why. So I'm just kicking myself mentally, because I'm like, why didn't I just scale it up? I knew I could do that, and it was a worry of mine, but like, I could have just done that. That would have been so much better, so much easier. It wouldn't have looked really bad.
Oh, 'tis the little warrior.
Oh, these are revenants. That's why I mentioned revenants.
Soft and tender inside your tin britches.
I'll eat your gizzard while it's still attached to your quivering body. This is thy payment for bringing final death to Azeroth the Unliving.
Final death is just killing a vampire. These things are kind of tough, so like that's why I saved before this. Cause yeah, no, look at. Yep. Escape. Yay! All members of the Courier are dead. Load save. These things are actually really tough. Load. I gotta remember which one, because I will spoil the story if I do stuff until a certain point, which we'll get to in this game. Actually, damn it, that's what I forgot to do. I forgot to go to the innkeeper to see if he...
Behold, 'tis the Crusader,
okay, cool, he says that.
the demon slayer who purifies
Nice.
the minds. Raise your cups in his honor. To Christoph.
To be fair, it makes sense that they're doing that more at night than midday. Is that man sleeping? Like, take him to one of the beds, man. You're in an inn. Okay, time to die again? Because these guys are actually quite tough. Actually, no, let's save here because I don't want to walk back. Save. By the way, the old town of slaves slot 2 is the furthest I got. So, like, you know.
I bet you're soft and tender inside your
We
tin
can't skip
britches.
this.
I'll eat your gizzard.
I mean, we can get one of them. I just need to remember to click on
Quivering
healing potions.
body. This is thy payment for bringing final death to Azeroth the Unliving. Azra cries to us he triumph over all.
Yeah, though, if you get lucky enough, you possibly could kill all of them. Spacebar, okay. I will take the game glitching. Damn, the rapiers were destroyed.
Within the convent, Aneska, I will protect thee.
Oh, that
The Archbishop be damned.
was yeah, they are kind of tough. I'll take the glitch, save, because this will be a difficult fight, because they're the same guys inside, so... And a Slugter.
Thou hast brought evil into this holy place.
I'll screw
This
you,
taint
Archbishop.
follows thy soiled soul.
The she-cow's vile purity burns like unto the sun!
Back to the abyss.
True faith is a thing like that.
Anathema in the eyes of God. Die!
And be
damned.
anathema, God, anathema.
Away with thee! We forbid thee to defile this holy place!
Hold! Intruder!
Yeah, no, I might just... Yeah, no, just instantly died. Yeah, load.
Back.
This is my baby shall breathe final death to Osra, the unliving.
God damn it. Fine Flamberg and Falchion was
It appears that I
destroyed.
am once
Oh,
again
god
in my
damn it.
debt, brave sir, for coming to us in our time of need.
God damn it.
As I am in thy debt, for saving my life with thy tender care,
Uncle Gear.
and for thy uncommon valor in standing with me against the forces of hell.
Uncommon
I
valor.
pray, my lord, that thou art always near to deliver us from this evil.
Milady,
My God.
I pledge my arm to thy cause for as long as I draw breath and beyond.
Then I have faith in the safety of our humble convent.
His skill is great, and he fights with the strength of a demon.
His courage has opened the minds again. Think how the gift of Cain would enhance the might of such a man.
Aye. He has done great service to the Promethean cause by dispatching Azra without our involvement. But this decision must be made with surpassing care.
With so many of us missing, we need his sword in the coming tumult. The other clans are surely considering him for the embrace by now.
No doubt. But hast thou forgotten the power the Church wields over the minds of these mortals, Cosmos? His faith is the strength behind his steel. Stripped of his faith, would he be of any use to us, I wonder?
He has been cut from the herd by his wound. He's been separated from the heart of his sword brethren by many miles. Like any stray, he is more malleable. He may bend rather than break.
Thou art wise, Cosmos. How well thou knowest the hearts of men of war. Yet, I am not convinced.
The Premises are enraged at his continuing interference in their plans. I have learned that they have now placed a rich bounty upon his head. He'll not outlive the next moon.
Get thee to the prince, and tell him that this night, Ekaterina the Wise awakens another into darkness.
Thy will is done.
I hate
And
vampires.
Cosmos,
They're so fancy.
should this Kristoff falter or fail, he must fall.
They're so fancy.
Milady Inesca,
No one wakes in darkness.
I must speak with thee.
God damn
Lest thou
vampires.
rouse the convent with thy clamor.
I have wandered the city for hours, yet each turn of the streets did lead me back here.
I mean, it's Prague. It's
My
Twisty
lord,
City.
'tis dusk.
I think
Thou
it is, I
shouldst
don't
not
know.
be out of doors. Fiends shall soon be legion.
I would fight all fiends of hell to stand at thy door.
And how may our holy order assist his lordship this eve?
Milady, thou must hear me. I sought to tell thee once before, but fear took my voice.
What power could daunt the man who hath faced demons from hell?
The face of an angel from heaven.
Oh
my lord,
Thou hast struck me a wound that heals not. My life's blood pours out before me, and I cannot stanch it. I do love thee, fair Inesca. I do love thee with a passion I have never known.
My lord, I must protest. Such love is an affront to heaven.
If thou deny me, I am undone.
I cannot deny thee. I too am afflicted with a wound for which thou art the only cure.
Ah.
The
My soul
melodrama
fell
is
when first
amazing.
I beheld
love
thee,
it.
and now my heart is cleft in twain. My love of God and my love of thee have torn me to ribbons, for I must betray one to keep faith with the other.
Thus my sins do pour out before me, for I have spilt my wickedness upon thy innocent bosom.
Nay, 'tis my wanton desire that hath ensnared thy virtuous heart. I was a fool to confess my heart to thee. Gladly would I imperil mine own soul, but never thine.
then truly we are lost. Our souls are beyond all hope of redemption.
My lord, look thou at the locket thou didst give me. 'Tis the locket of St. Jude, the patron saint of lost causes.
Symbolism.
Thus fate makes a bitter mockery of our plight.
Say not so. Where the saints tread, hope follows. Mayhap St. Jude shall bring us hope past all hope. I pray we find a way.
I pray so too. Thy hopeful words have filled my heart with courage, and I can leave satisfied. Farewell, fair Aniska.
Nay, the streets are not safe at night. Thou must stay here in the convent till the sun shines again.
May God have mercy upon my soul, for the devil has just placed into my heart the most impure of notions.
Oh, my
I
boy
do tremble to
Kristoff.
confess it, but I feel I would cast away all holiness to stay. I would exchange an eternity of heaven's bliss for one
This
night.
is such a melodramatic thing. I love it.
Oh, know thee that thou art not alone in such desires.
Then truly I am damned. I am condemned for my lust, but I must not drag thee into the abyss with me. I must flee this holy place and return no more.
My lord, come back.
29 HP. Old Town of Prague. Wow, that's a nice skybox. So yeah, this is like a cutscene. I was like, oh god, if they're all that small, this will suck. Like the first ones are important, but like this one's also pretty important. This is very important actually. To be fair, that looks like a man on 29 HP at 29 HP, I'm gonna be honest.
Hold fast.
Release me! I command thee!
Thou struggles nobly. I love such passion. A lesser man could not even speak in my grasp.
What art thou? A demon sent from hell?
I am here to save thee, Kristoff. To deliver thee from thy mortal shackles.
By the power of the Lord Eternal, I banish thee from my presence.
Poor child. Thy faith died long ago. Amidst a dread battle, thou came to know thy true nature. Thou art a killer of men, no matter how thou dost try to justify thy deeds. Thou kills not when compelled by God, but when ordered by men.
That's an interesting look into Kristoff's mental state.
Now come to me. I am the mother of thy rebirth.
I know thy ways, demon, and I have lore enough to kill thee.
Nay, thou art helpless in my hands as a naked babe.
Nay! Oh, nay!
I forget why she's got a scar. I forget if she had it before or after this, because Kathleen is fairly like Kristoff is. They kind of go hand in hand. They are a siren child, so childless, so it makes sense. Oop.
Water. Aniska. Water, I beg of thee. I thirst. I starve.
I am Ekaterina the Wise.
Katerina, yeah, that's how you pronounce it.
Ekaterina the Promethean. Ekaterina, the leader of the Bruja clan. We are the children of Cain.
The husky
And
music
now,
shadows are so
thou
good.
art one of us.
God have mercy on my soul. I am damned.
Steady now, whelp. Thou lackst the strength to fight, and I would slice thee in twain without hesitation.
Thou must feed, my child, before the hunger overtakes thee and drives thee mad.
Using your own blood, brave move, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, you'd get fuel, they would get full very easily, but like...
I now, a miserable demon, stealing blood to live, damned and cursed to hell. Is this all that remains of noble Kristoff?
Nay, my child. There is far more to thee than ever before.
That's a lot of
Thou art
stuff.
Bruja now. We Bruja are the philosophers of Cain's lineage. Where other clans treasured gold and trinkets, we sought pure wisdom. We strove to unravel the thorny knots that bind the very gates of heaven. Are we damned? Nay, we are exalted. In fabled Carthage, we lived in concordance with all mortals. Together we sought the secrets of Eden, that the children of Cain and the children of Seth would be raised up. But the hated Ventru grew jealous of our power. The patrician clan betrayed us, and tried to destroy us. We survived, but fabled Carthage did not. Despite this great loss, we Prometheans continue our search for harmony with all mortals.
We are the most noble of our breed, Christoph. We seek only the fulfillment of the dream that was Carthage. But we need thy help to achieve this goal. A war lies ahead. A terrible battle that calls for warriors like us.
Wars among devils do not concern me.
We will cause thee to think otherwise, whelp.
Enough, Cosmos! The Bruja blood needs time to cool. Come, let us leave our young one to think upon his situation. But know this, Christoph, thou would have been killed or embraced by our enemies on this night. We have given thee life eternal, and awakened thee to the true face of thy world. I do not expect gratitude, but our clan requires loyalty or death.
There's rather foot. There's rather penny dropping.
There is no life in me. Even my heart has ceased to beat. My very soul has been stripped from me. There is nothing left for salvation or damnation.
This is why I wear the necklace.
Thou needs must pledge fealty to thy new mistress.
We got, I'm newly remade and know little of this world. I agree only to follow for pretense. I submit not to all the things. I'm gonna be honest, Christopher literally is a melodramatic man, so I do not agree to serve. Erect these and shun evil works. I take my leave.
I do not agree to serve thee. I reject thee and shun thy evil works. I take my leave of thee.
Insolent whelp, I forbid it! Tempt not my wrath.
The man he was can do little else, Ekaterina.
The vampire he is must do otherwise,
I do like
Cosmos.
that.
He will learn, should he survive his own folly.
Thou speakest sagely, Cosmos. Very well, Christoph. I shall not strike thee down for this one act of disobedience. And if thou leavest now, I shall not move to stop thee. But neither shall I lift my hand to save thee from reaping the fruits of such disobedience.
Then farewell, fair cruelty. I take my leave of thy damnable house and my own damnable unlife. For only in death can I find solace for the loss of my soul.
Such a death would not end thy accursed existence, but curse it even further. Shouldst thou ever meet a wraith, thou would understand that thy present torment is paradise compared to the anguish of those in the Shadowlands. Thou dost owe me a great debt for saving me from a far greater damnation. And for that debt of life, I desire that thou heed the word of thy mistress Ekaterina, at least until thou hast sense enough to come in out of the sun. Do that, and guard my back on an important mission, and I will consider our account settled. Now, let us return to Ekaterina.
I really like this line. It actually... This is your first party member, and it's a really good introduction to him.
Thou must understand that our enemies are legion, and none more vile than Clan Tzimisce, which infests Prague like a plague. The fiends seek thy death in payment for the slaying of Azra and her Slugter servitors. If thou art to survive, thou must quickly master the powers of thy blood. Thou must pay heed to all our laws, or thou wilt become a gibbering monster like the Tzimisce. Our first law.
Mistress Ekaterina, I crave thy indulgence. Christoph is a man of action. His learning shall be the greater on the field of battle than the parlors of the Prometheans. Let me take him on my mission to
I honestly forget Prometheans is
learn
the
our
other
ways
term for
firsthand.
Bruja.
I could use a stout broadsword protecting my back.
Kristoff is not yet ready.
Verily, he is as ready as he shall ever be.
I would have thy counsel, Cosmos.
Kristoff is no Bruja philosopher. His hot blood cools too much when he has no mission and curdles. Send him forth. If he survives, he will have mastered our...
I love this guy still has his like
Very
Roman
well.
armor.
Kristoff, go thou with Wilhelm
Coffee-
Stryker. Trust what he
Is
says
he
if
Roman
thou
murderer?
wouldst outlive the night. Go, my swordsman, and strike deep into the lair of our dear ally, Garanal the Cappadocian.
Ooh, the Cappadocians. I love his starts from Dark Age. We guys see the
Time
cool
to cut thy
events.
teeth, fledgling.
So this is our first. So we got like thing where it's like click it to toggle follow status, and it's not activated yet, so it's fine. We got a quest, recover the Nordic fragments, cross the bridge and enter the pillar from a monastery, but not fragments bring to a literary guide, because that's the second dungeon. We now got this, so we got disciplines now. And we got a hotbar behind my head. Model, come on, model. Okay, cool. It doesn't apparently want to move further. Okay, cool. You can't really see it, but like there is. There's like 6 slots. We're gonna put feeding, blood heal, and blood strength on the first row. We're going to need to upgrade blood heal and feeding. We got celerity, which is useful. We got 1 level of that. We got proteins, which is increase automatic damage, and then we got which don't know what I'm gonna use, but we're gonna put it there. Here is this big one is like which ones we got currently active. We're gonna get more disciplines throughout the game. We got a lot of XP to spend on, but right now let's keep moving.
Ekaterina is a scholar, not a warrior born. She would keep her fledglings
I should have
studying
talked to them.
vampire
Goddamn, we can
lore
go
in
back.
her nest till Gehenna comes, and never hurl them from the nest to test their wings. But I cannot spend hours debating Cainite wisdom in a university. Give me a stout broadsword in my hand, and the sweet taste of my foe's blood on my tongue, and I have all the wisdom I need. And I suspect thou art akin to me.
I am not akin to thee, blood guzzler.
I love that you can
strike
see
only
great of the
those that
fangs.
deserve my
It's not
steel.
something in the lore, but I love what
I
video
do
games
not
do.
murder the innocents to gorge on their blood.
Thou shalt feed upon blood, or thou shalt die. But thou need not kill to do so. Drink only so much blood as will sustain thee. Suffer thy prey to live on, for to
Are we gonna
kill
get the
during
beast
the
talk?
feeding is to violate our Promethean ethic.
Yeah, we're gonna get
And
the
that
beast.
way lies the beast.
The beast?
Yep. Okay.
A beast born of Cain's sin doth coil within thy breast, Christoph. Keep it at bay, or be lost forever.
We don't know what's up with
Acts of
Wilhelm's
cruelty
face. Kind of
unleash
glitchy,
that
but
beast
fair.
until it rules thee, as it rules many of Azra's kin.
The beast made them madmen?
Nay, the mad vampires are called Malkavian. Shouldst thou meet one, God help thee. Shouldst thou need his assistance, God cannot help thee. Nay, the beast is not mere
What do you
madness,
mean,
but
the
demonic
Malkavians?
possession by the
What?
curse of Cain. We Prometheans are wayfarers in the land of the beast, but we stray not from the road of humanity, the Via Humanitas. By our acts of compassion are we saved from the jaws of the beast. Remember this always, or be devoured from within.
So, if you played Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines, you may know that humanity is a very important thing. Is he toggled follow?
I return to thee.
Okay,
I
cool.
stand.
We can do that. The beast is very important, and so is humanity if you play Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines. You know, like, humanity is the only thing you got. Back in the Dark Ages, vampires were a lot less unified on philosophy, and while the road of humanity was the main one, it wasn't unusual to find, like, let's say, a Tremere who was on the road of the scholar, or a Toreador on one of the roads of sin, because the way the vampires weren't unified back then as much as they are in modern nights, so there were a lot of different thoughts of how best was attacked as one. But we got dialogue here, which I didn't.
Do not disobey me, child.
Thank you, Catherine. Yeah.
Learn thy lessons well.
Great dialogue, guys. Thanks for the help. We're gonna toggle this following
I
one
return to thee.
because he's helpful. He's our buddy. He's our Curry. He's a member of a Curry. Curry is just a group of vampires.
Thou hast life everlasting, so long as thou keepest thy pallid flesh hidden from the sun's hateful rays. The life-giving sun only brings death to the likes of us. Each day we must retreat to our haven in the chambers below the university.
Yep, and that's where we can spend our XP and stuff. If we want. So this is a very nice haven. I really love the idea of communal havens in VTM. Mainly because you have like other connections with vampires, and I don't like them. It just tends to be like clans I like tend to have them. We got a vault here, which is just our general inventory. We've obviously got a note, but we're gonna be selling a bunch of these that we can't use anymore.
Loose thy wrath.
And we got rest, so we can like rest and spend XP. We can spend XP on this to increase our blood healing. We can get blood dexterity to increase our dexterity. We can do a lot of stuff here. We got like a lot of XP. I mean, we could upgrade feeding, we could upgrade healing, which would be very good. Vanilla, okay, cool, it goes into the differences. AR restores 20 points. Yeah, it's slightly slower. So we could upgrade it, to be fair. That is technically what we should do a bit more, so let's see how much we can actually... Yeah, that's getting a bit much. Feeding is also said to be like something you want to get up, so maybe we should do this. Well, that's a lot of XP. I think getting that up is fine, because we want to be good at healing. So I kind of don't die easily. We obviously got stats here that we should try and get up, especially like wits or something. But right now I don't really know what'll go on. I might look up. Whoops. Okay, yeah, I forgot we have like other people here now. He has protein. Oh, wait. What clan is he? He's Bruja. He's nearly Bruja, but he has protein. Okay, man. So yeah, we can do XP there. We can do XP there. I really love how like these things will go together. By the way, it's kind of really cool. It's a really little thing, but I kind of like it. AI-wise, we got like this thing which revives all fallen party members. None of us are dead. We're a bit low on blood, but none of us are dead. Being low on blood was a death sentence. Rolling a 1 when you start a new Vampire Masquerade campaign would be literally hell. I mean, it is hell, but like... anyway, back to old town of Prague, because we're going to get the tutorial on how to do all our vampiric stuff. Why did he use disciplines? Load. Alright, we're not gonna accidentally click on anyone. Yeah, that's the real danger of this game now, because we can attack moles, is if you accidentally click on them. Why is he attacking this random person? I didn't click on them. Wilhelm, chill the hell out. Please tell me. Why is he attacking people? Oh God, save his Lord.
Have at me. I stand. Who goes there?
Why is he hang on. Whoops. Why is he attacking people?
Who goes there? Stand forth or face our steel.
That is so weird. I've never encountered this. This is so weird. something.
Stand thy ground.
He's in an attack stance. Okay, load. Yep.
I send thy evil scream.
Stand thy ground.
Oh my god. Okay, cool. No harm, no foul. Flipping hell. That's so stupid.
Stand thy ground.
Whoopsie. Is that woman still alive? Yes, she is. Oh my god. Why did they program it like that? That's insane. Okay, well, you didn't need to attack people randomly. Actually, no, I forgot to do something, because I wanted to go to the blacksmith. I don't know how I'm going to sell these potions to... I mean, we could sell it to him, but, like, it's... You know.
Good day to ye, young sir.
Because we got so much more. Look at all of this. We got Flaming Broadsword, or Dry Broadsword. This takes, like, requires 50 wits, kind of thing. Silver Broadsword. We got money for like a lot of stuff. We could actually get like Exquisite Broadsword if we want to. That wouldn't be too much. We could get some like holy armor. We could get some like unholy armor, but that's a little expensive. Dear God. Probably getting a new weapon wouldn't be a bad idea. So getting an Exquisite Broadsword actually might be an idea. That's not very good accuracy though. Silver Axe, Exquisite Axe. Silver Axe is a little more expensive, but like... What does crit... Okay, okay, cool. He has a halberd. He wants double-handed stuff. Okay. Cool.
Good day to ye.
Turn off ammo stacking. Oh, it's because I'm playing as him. Is his hands still clawed? His hands are still clawed. I have no idea how to turn that off. Oh, whatever, man. Whatever. I don't know how long that lasts for. We'll wait. Okay, that explains. Okay, cool. Silver Axe. 70 lethal. Accuracy 40, speed 33. It's not as like fast as a normal sword, a bit slower, but deals very good damage and is silvered. We'll wait until like we need money for a lot of stuff, especially magic stuff. So it's gonna take a while. Let's carry on moving though. Let's carry on moving. Buddy, your hands are still claws. Oh.
I grow faint. The hunger overcomes thee. The beast strengthens as thou weaken from lack of blood. Canst thou feel him uncoiling in thy heart? Thou must feed.
Feed or die, Christoph, for I shall kill thee before I let the beast claim thee.
Okay, so we got a feed on this person. So we got feed, and then we got, I don't fully know how to do it. Okay, that's how you do it. And this is the blood of the guy. Oh, okay, cool.
Only what thou needs, Christoph. No more. Behold, his wound vanishes. Monsieur shouldn't drink so much wine, eh, Christoph? Do not worry. He'll wake up and know nothing of what has happened. Most mortals find great pleasure in the dark kiss. Ekaterina tells us that in Carthage, the mortals happily submitted to it.
Does that make it okay? We do need more blood, because dear God,
These powers tempt me to dark acts. How easily could I rain devastation on all who vex me.
Thy fear and thy power
actually no, there's some place I want
to
to
make of thee a
them.
beast. Seek thee an anchor for thy humanity, a rock to cling to when storms come.
Aneska,
Love for a mortal is the most dangerous of all anchors.
I must see Inezca.
That is most unwise. The cheerful world of daylight is lost to thee.
I must see her again, just to look upon her for a moment.
Ekaterina would not be pleased. Oh, very well. Shouldst thou display valor on our mission this night, I shall take thee to the convent, but only for a moment to glimpse her as she sleeps. Now come, our mission lies ahead.
Okay, my boy, your hands is off. I don't know how to clear weapon stacking. Get your axe. Axe. You're more of a fighty boy, it seems. You got a Scroll of Awakening. No idea what those do. Let me go off that. I don't know how to turn arrow stacking on, but like it, whatever. I mean, we need more blood though. Blood 100, health, blood 40, frenzy 0. Well, we will go to weapon start. I do think we'll wait and go to Vendor for Rude. I'm gonna save before I use blood because I do not want to lose humanity. Okay, there's a guard here. There's a guard here. Going around. Let's save. And feed.
Alas, I am cursed to prey on the living.
Oh, did I fail? Did I fail a roll? Is it like automatic? Oh, okay, so let me go. Let me load. Let me load on that one. Load. Okay, apparently I couldn't really do it to him. But this noble is not around anymore.
I bleed. Attend, attend.
The beast roars within me.
How do we feed without? How do we feed without that happening? I guess. I don't know. Just wait around here. They got walk cycles. Feeding without being seen seems to be a very difficult thing. I might have to look up a guide for this. This is, by the way, the time I'm actually not, like, I don't know much about the game. So, I've only completed the first dungeon, as I've mentioned. Are they actually gonna walk up? Stalking the Strallies like a vampire in real time. Cause that's way too close to the guards for my comfort. Like, I know there's other ways to get blood, which is feeding on rats, which are basically work like blood potions. Is there anyone else around this young milkmaid? Okay, cool. Nothing really happening here. Let's go in here.
Hello, young one. What is it you... But hold. You do look so strangely. Oh, they have hurt you. The Canaanites have taken ye for their own. Oh, my poor boy. But fear not. Unorna neither fears ye nor casts ye out.
That is very kind.
I'll help ye, if I can.
So what we're actually going to need is like, frenzy, blood. We're gonna need blood rings and like discipline amulets. Especially discipline rings and probably blood amulets, because like, blood necklace. Yeah, we're gonna need blood necklaces and discipline rings, because for everyone, despite their cost. So let's look at what let's say, okay, I just want to see what actually we can't use anymore. Because we can still use the Holy War, which is fairly okay. And we got two, okay, so it's healing salves. And we might still be able to get disease. So, like, these blue pots.
Hello,
these square blue pots.
What is it you desire?
Despite the nice silver racks that we got, we're gonna make some money. Okay, healing ointments are different, but they still don't work on us, so you know. Don't get what's the difference between these two, but one's more expensive, so like, hey, let's just make the money, shall we? That is that.
Farewell, young
Yep, that's how much money we're taking. First we are actually going to go pick up some rats because I want some blood, and I really don't like being on the amount of blood I am. I know where we can go pick up some rats, so let's go do that, and then we'll go to the dungeon. Pick up rats where we saw them last time. Here. It's gonna look a bit weird, like if I saw a crusader picking up rats I'd be very weirded out, but like rats give us abysmal blood quality, and let's see how much. Yeah, okay, so it restores health as well, but it gives us blood, so yeah, rats are kind of just walking things. Also, we can't refeed on enemies if they're vampires. That's gonna go very badly for us very quickly. Anyone that we can feed on blood around here? Because there's like a guard down that lane, isn't there? Yes, there is. There's like 2 guards. Maybe we could try feeding on this one guy here. Hope maybe it'd work. It's really hard. Like, the thing with this game is I don't know when you're meant to feed on people, because it does generally feel like kind of like like you'll just constantly get caught. The game seems to automate whether you've drunk enough. Yep.
The beast roars within me.
Oh my god, where did that guy come from? Also, I am... Apparently my health just got tanked by that. Like, where did that guy come from? Anyway. I'm gonna have to look up how you're meant to, like, feed on people. Feed on people in this game, because that guy just did come out of nowhere. Like, I don't think you can feed on guards. Yeah, they attack you.
I bleed. The beast roars within me.
Yep. Load. Yeah, no, I have no idea how you're meant to feed on people. Let me actually look at it. Let me see if there's anything quickly while I look. Come on. VTMR. Feeding. Always attacked. Let's look, see if there's anything. Not for tips. Let's see. Someone went out of their way to make a fandom of this game, so let's see if there's anything. Feeding when it's increasing. Okay, so maybe... Okay, so it seems like if you use presence, it might be ore. So let's give that a shot. Let's... Don't know how I use disciplines. Oh, on cast on enemy. Okay, cool. We got cast it on enemy. That would explain why it's not working. And then if we feed, will we get attacked? Yes, we will still get attacked. Oh no, we won't. Oh, we did it. We did it. Intelligence increased, stamina increased. Hopefully that guy's okay. We kind of just did a number on his blood. Okay, cool. I figured out the feed. You actually have to hunt like you do in the video, like in the tabletop. Oh my god, game. The hell are you on for that? It's great. I'm happy. I'm just baffled that they went with that choice. You actually have to use ore for this. Okay, cool. I know how to get blood. Don't know how I'm gonna get with him. He doesn't have ore. Well, he should have ore, but like... I can just feed him rats. So the guards seem to come over to look. But like... Let's see how much it is when we're standing right by the guards. Will they come to attack us? Let's go ore. Cast it here.
Who goes there?
Oh, I failed to cast it. That makes sense. I failed to cast it. Alright, so let's actually properly cast it. So let's look. Okay, cool. I used ore. So they seem to come forward, but they don't seem to be attacking us. Okay, they do eventually seem to attack us.
I bleed.
Okay, so like, it seems to stagger them, so they don't come right out and try and murder you, so like, it has its use. So if we are like further away, it seems like it'd be better. Okay. Alright. I'm learning. I don't know if ore's the thing that staggers them, but like, we got like 56 blood, 8. We're fine. I mean, I'd have more blood, but like, what am I gonna do? Eat the rats, possibly. But they give us only 10 points, so they're not exactly perfect either. Can we feed on this guy?
Behold Petron Hill Monastery, haven of the Cappadocian vampires in Prague.
I thought I mentioned even about what Cappadocians are.
Vampires? Nay, the Cappadocians lurk in the desecrated crypts below the monastery, out of sight of the monks who provide them with fresh blood. Only those monks that serve Garanol know the real master of the monastery.
It's so cool. He's a monk. Let's see if we can feed on him. Saintly. Actually, let's just finish up feeding. We should be able to take a little bit more. Well, I am kind of getting thin there. Okay, let's... This guy is okay. He's still walking around. We have not killed him because of that, so... Take that as a win. There's another knight around here, so let's... There's another monk, yeah. So let's feed... You do not have feeding on your hotbar. That's... Oh my god, Christoph, what? Christoph, my guy, my man. Go put that on blood healing. What the hell? Let's turn off follow, because I did want to feed with my guy here, but like, you can't be taking all the blood for yourself, Christoph. That's rather greedy. Okay. Come on, almost there. Cool. There, that's it. Guy's not dead. Bonus combat. Well, you need bonus combat in it because
follow my lead.
because of your XP. That's really cool. No, I don't want to do that. I want to just go to him and go with celerity as your main things. That's really cool. That's really cool. We're sated. We got our blood up. This is a really cool thing. We got faith soap increased because I'm assuming it's faithful. Frenzy rate decrease. Intelligence, and stamina increase. What is our intelligence, stamina? Is this normal school? I have no idea. Whatever. Come on, let's carry on. It's got a bird there. So we gotta go inside here, I assume. It's no longer locked.
What is our mission?
A mission of misfortune. Wise and noble Garanol is friend and ally to Ekaterina. I take no pleasure in storming his home, but Ekaterina has divined that the Cappadocians have stolen from her. We seek to retrieve a precious fragment of the Book of Nod, the wisdom of the ancient Canaanites.
Why would Garanol steal from her?
We know not. Until we learn all, we cannot let them know we serve Ekaterina.
Okay, let's not just attack the monk, but we got blood bags. That's probably not the best thing to call them. So what was I gonna say? Cappadocians are a very interesting clan. They're no longer around in modern Knights, or they would like you to think. They are currently called the Harbingers of Skulls in modern Knights, but no. Going off of that, the Cappadocians were the pretext of a Giovanni clan. They were a clan of necromantic vampires who worshipped gods in a very strange way. Okay, that's a Cappadocian. He's actually attacking us. He's using disciplines. Okay, cool. We got affected by something, but Ball of Vitae. Oh, that's Vitae is just the vampire word for blood. Leather armor. Is that better? 30. Oh, that is just better. What the hell? Cappadocian has very religious imagery, but dear God, what the hell is that?
The Cappadocians are a strange clan, Christoph. They seek to understand death and the secrets of the grave. Prepare thyself. Their halls are guarded by the walking dead.
The stench of death taints this holy place.
'Tis fitting for the clan of death.
Oh, frenzy. Okay, cool. It's let's look at this weapon. 60 lethal. It's slightly getting better, but like, again, we want to go quick selling stuff that the enemies drop, and we got 2 inventories now to clog up full of stuff. My inventory is very mismanaged right now. Did the guy up here not drop anything? We got blood bag. Again, don't call humans blood bags. Me instantly. We got blood bag. I don't know. Alright, they didn't really drop anything. Let's actually sort out inventory because this is an absolute mess. Cool. This is as far as this is all blind to me now. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, cool. Cappadocians themselves don't seem too difficult, but like, I just pulled way too many than I expected there. God, that's a lot of weapons they just dropped. We got falchions, got rapiers, they've got like, what is it, flamber? Okay, cool, we can drop that. Let's look at these weapons. 50 lethal, yeah, none are like super good here. Ooh, I accidentally opened the console. Well, that was a mistake. That was scary. Emeralds. Cool. Again, we'll go with William here. Oh, we took so much damage there. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, we slowly regenerate damage. That's a good sign. Oh, did we use blood healing? Yeah, okay, Christopher used the discipline blood heal. Nothing? No.
final death to thee, my Canaanite brothers. The oblivion thou seekst is upon thee.
Dear God, man, that was a lot of stuff there. Oh wow, we are injured. We are very much injured. If I see why we use blood heal, let's use it, because we're gonna need it. Let's heal up a little bit more. I have no idea how long this dungeon is, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, okay, cool. Dead. Alright, so we got the boy. He has to go pick this up. I really hate that you keep using that when I'm not there. That's just a rat. Ah, he's got celerity on. Have we... Okay, cool. That's... Oh, flipping out. Okay, let's go back to Kristoff. We are injured. We are very injured. What's our frenzy? Frenzy's a 6. I believe his inventory is now full. Yes, it is. We want to go back to Kristoff. The reason we want to do this is because selling items is very good. What is Wilhelm's
I can carry
gear?
no more.
Okay, cool. We can have him wear that. But we're out of weapon. We're out of space for gear. So let's go. What the hell is this? Poison antidote. Okay, cool. We're gonna quickly make a run back to a blacksmith to give all of these back. It's just gonna be a... Dear God. How the hell did you waste so much blood, my guy? I have the AI on as smart, thanks. You just went through your blood. Oh my gosh. It's lucky there's like guys out the top of this. We will field later. Dear God. Still got a bit of frenzy there, which isn't great. There's a reason I'm doing it like this. Again, I could play the whole level and just come back and clear it. That's gonna take some while. Like, again, I don't know if the game wants you to play like this, but it's how I've been playing the game. So, like, you know, do a couple journeys. Clear up our inventories. I'm gonna keep a bow on Wilhelm, because he did come with one. I said, dear God, up. So yeah, we also might want to spend XP, though I'm not entirely sure we'd want to spend XP on at the moment. I send Wilhelm hunting for blood for a bit, though to be fair, he didn't.
Good day to ye, young sir.
This is why we get quite a bit of money for this. Emeralds. Cool. We could get better gear, actually. We could get unholy stuff. Right now, I kind of do want the flaming, what do we get if we want to go mainly in axes? Nothing much. I do kind of want to get these, because they seem really cool. Especially the flaming sword. But it's based on perception. It needs wits to use. That's insane. Dread broadsword. To cause... We have enough money for it, but... Chance to cause fear based on appearance. Eh. Okay, cool.
You have my hand on it. 'Tis a deal. Good day to ye, young son.
Alright, cool.
You have my hand on it. is a deal.
You're looking at the time quickly, not... Do I want to see something? Is the blood states saved between maps? I'm gonna save and check. Because obviously I don't want to drain people dry, but I don't know if people's blood respawns, so... Hey. Currently our blood is at 75, that's fair, though our buddy here is like almost at half that isn't great. Let's just carry on with the dungeon though. Let's carry on it for now. We can find out if blood regenerates a bit later. Though yeah, this game is getting to a bit where apparently it's great single player, but once you get to party members it's a bit more fiddly. And we're getting there. I can feel it being a bit more fiddly right now, but like, I'm still having fun. Obviously I need to look up some guides because I know this game is one of those games. But so far I'm having fun. I love the bones. I forgot to mention, the walls seem to be made of bones. That's amazing. The Cappadocians are a cool clan. They no longer exist, sort of, but like they're very cool. Well, that's interesting.
Behold, the mural depicts Cain as God's favored son. Every child knows that Cain's sacrifice of grain vexed the Lord, and Abel's sacrifice of the blood of a lamb satisfied the Lord. But mysterious old Cainites tell us that the Lord craved blood and reveled in Cain's second sacrifice, the blood of his brother Abel. The Lord raised up Cain over the other sons of Adam. He freed him from plowing the earth for food and set a mark on him that he live forever. Garanal devoutly believes this Cainite heresy, which holds that the curse of Cain is truly a blessing.
And thou, dost thou believe the Cainite heresy?
If I am favored of the Lord, the angels have not seen fit to tell me of it.
Interesting. Okay, so we got rats. But let's see, what do we have in here? We have like an experiment room? And some Cappadocians. They got familiars. Just noticed that. Okay, let's get it. Okay, destroy her. Okay, they're raising zombies, which is not great. These are tough. Annoying. Like, it's... Oh my god, that was surprisingly tough. Oh, and they dropped a ring! Silver ring, nice. Wilhelm is vulnerable due to... Okay, so vulnerable, I assume... Well, the V-type, we can change that. Hopefully we can exchange stuff. Oh, scimitar! What a lovely find! A curved sword! A curved... God, Skyrim has ruined me. It's not very good. Even Wilhelm's weapon? Yeah! Oh my god, Wilhelm doesn't have much accuracy, but when he hits with that thing, he hits like a truck.
I do withdraw.
Those little gems tell us to float. Is this just a side room? There's a bracelet. 5 appearance. Just make Kristoff look great. I'm gonna actually sort that out for proper weapons when it comes up. But right now it keeps it out of my inventory. Come on, Kristoff, you can climb. We got some alchemy equipment up here. This is like a laboratory of some, like I mentioned, maybe a magic laboratory. There's a lever. Wow, no even like noise or anything, just hoping that is the correct one. What a game, actually. That's... I wonder what they were doing in here. We did kind of just walk in and start killing them, which just kind of sucks, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so none of these moved up. So see there's another laboratory in there. Is there another lever that we're missing? You not pull the lever all the way? No, okay. we did. Alright, getting some old school game design here. I'm gonna look up a guide for it yet. That seems a bit weird. Plus we're coming to the end of the stream, so it's like, it's not like more skin off my back, but where the hell did that leave a switch to? My first thought would be one of these doors, but they're both still risen. So a lever that we have not found. I don't think that would be, or like an area that we do not know about. Huh. We have this in, I mean, I could just be a glitch to be fair, but I don't want to go default to that currently. Did he just sneeze? Oh, he's feeding. Buddy, that's like over blood. Oh my god, you almost killed that man. Wilhelm? What the hell? God damn it, Wilhelm. What the hell, man? Okay, so it doesn't look like there's a second lever anywhere, but why doesn't that lever work? I hope it's not a glitch, though with this game, with a game this old, you know, could be a groundbreaking glitch, despite my best efforts. Yeah, no, not stop. Stop. There's nothing else in here as far as I'm aware. Okay, that's, you can swap between them by pressing tab. Oh, scroll all the way. Cool. Just looking around to see if there's anything else that we can notice in this room, but like nothing. Okay, we might actually have to look this one up. I say we didn't want to, but like, I have no idea. Lever. God damn it. Honestly forgot to spell Cappadocian, so like I can't. Okay, that's no help, because I can't actually spell the words we need. Second dungeon, sure, let's type that in, see if we get anything. Ignoring all of that. Let's see, apparently there's a guide for it, but I'm trying to... Okay, Prague, so... Okay, past 7... Okay, apparently that does not help at all. That does not help at all. That legitimately just... God damn it. That guy does not say how you do this. Ugh. Or how.
Let loose thy wrath.
Okay, none of those are clues. Alright. Thing itself isn't a clue. Okay, we've got one last option here. Now let's go. Let's see. I just quickly looked up a YouTube thing for this one because I am absolutely lost. I don't like being this lost in this game. Like, I just don't know what to do, is a poor thing. Wait, what? There's a shield. No, that's not this place. It's like this place, but different. Okay, cool. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what went exactly wrong for this one, because it's really annoying. Because I have no idea, and it's really a bother. Because it's like, if I knew, I wouldn't have to worry about this. But now I'm like, is the game broken? Because it could be broken, and there's nothing I can really do about it. And I would really hate that. Because, like, it seems to be that would open, like, I can't... Like, it's only in, like, a half position, so I have no idea if that is the correct thing that needs to be in or not. Or I need to go all the way up and there's something I need to do to open it. Like, I guess, like, I need to get into there, I guess. But there's nothing I can really do to get into that at the moment. It's really frustrating because I'm like, what the hell do I actually do there's things in there. Is there like anything I can actually click on? Like it lights up if there's something I can click on, but so far there isn't, which is a real pain. Do I have it in the wrong position? Is that it? Did I just accidentally just be clicking stuff up and down? God damn it. It was that simple. It was that simple. I was just being an idiot. The game wasn't broken. I'm really sorry for that. Let's just clear this room and finish it up. Ooh, that's a lot of people. Ooh, maybe we shouldn't run into it. Okay, that one's dead. Please don't waste your disciplines, my friend.
Come here and die the death of a fool.
Okay, they're all dead. Dear God, he butchers stuff with that. Oh, there's a Cappadocian here. Yep, dead. Alright, cool. I was an idiot. It's just I was an idiot. Nothing else. Good to know. My own stupidity played against me. Because I always thought that was in our position. How come I can have known? Okay, cool. What the hell do you have affecting you, my friend? Okay, yeah, protons.
Stand thy ground.
Okay, cool. Let's pick up some stuff over here. Weird shield, disease potion. Then click this and let it go into the down position. And down position means open. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I really hate. I bet people were screaming at me that you're just wrong. You're just wrong. Alright. Alright. Cool. Cool. I'm an idiot. This is where we're gonna end the game though for now, as we will be going further into the depths next week in more Vampire Masquerade Redemption. Hope you guys enjoyed this game. This game's a very weird one, so I'm very excited to carry on going through it. And I'm very excited to get into World of Darkness after a long stint in Shadowrun. So I hope you guys had fun. Until next time, I'll be seeing you next time. Until then, I hope you have a lovely. I hope you have a lovely day. And you know, words and film words. It's Blue Reflection this weekend. Until then, goodbye and have a lovely day.